head, put a water on me, know the soccer fiend. Me and cash changer, hold him in. Don't mislead her. I can get a lot cheaper. Had a chance, I wouldn't do nothing different. Just keep around and score me back for business. Watch what you say, you know the streets listen. I threw my own rocks at it.
Stand up and make some noise for your Miami Heat! Standing 6'5", 0, Josh Richardson. 6'10", number 5, Nicola Number 14, Tyler Number 22, Chit Me Butler. Number 13,
Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jimmy Butler.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The Cell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. And for Miami, in the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. And it's Richardson in at the point. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
No coverage that time.
Three-pointer.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
Richardson the bounce pass. Pass to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. The tray. Rebound by Sohan. And here's the fast break. Here's Wembanyama. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
About a minute played so far here in the first. And a wide open look for Hero. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Out to the right wing. Here's Wembanyama. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I could see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Now here's Paul, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Paul, a screen on Hero. Vassell, no good. Last outing for San Antonio is a loss to the Grizzlies.
The failure to make shots on a consistent basis, that's going to put you behind the 8 ball all night.
Well, the defense against them had a little something to do with it, but you still got to go out there. You got to find a way to get good looks. You got to keep working the system, and quite frankly, they just couldn't do that.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go! Get that! You need dance lessons. Let's see those moves.
And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. The Heat third.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Heat have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Now, here's Vassell, following the miss by Josh Richardson. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Now, Coach had nothing but respect when it came to Chris Paul. He said every aspiring young point guard should study CP3. He's an ideal floor general, a fierce competitor, and he always seems to make the right play. It's going to take a team effort defensively to slow down his impact. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's in there. 6 points for Victor Wembanyama. The Heat trail by 3. Pass to Jovic. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul. Rozier, he's checked in for the Heat. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Collins is checked in. Outside Rozier. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Adebayo. He's guarded by Collins. Count the basket.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Vassell outside. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Jovic. Right side Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hero's got his second bucket.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Now, Vassell, he's covered by Hero. And the basket by Vassell.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Al Paul, after Terry Rozier's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Sohan, still yet to score, and he misses his first shot. Hero against Vassell. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, quite simply, Hero is on the court for one reason. That is to make buckets. He does that well.
It's Vassell on the wing. Here's Sohan. And no good that time. The Heat have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hero does a nice job driving in there and then making sure he gets fouled.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Now, every team in the league would love to have a guy like Tyler Hero, an elite shooter off the catch, scores in bunches and spaces the floor.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside, Jones. To the inside. Pass to Branham. San Antonio again missing. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Jones. Wembanyama's out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Barnes, and it's Branham in a 2-guard.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Jones finds Collins. Wembanyama, right side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Hawkins.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Take a break.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Richardson, he's checked in for Robinson. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Barnes. Now, Wembanyama. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. That's 10 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Harrison Barnes out there looking to involve his teammates on that play.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Make some noise, fans, for your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
And Miami making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Paul comes in for Trey Jones. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And stolen by Wembanyama. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Rozier. Paul outside. Pass to Branham. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc. That shot no good. The Heat with the lead. Hernandez right side. Outside Rozier. Connects from three-point range. Rozier's got 6 points.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
And you watch Terry Rozier. His playmaking, Brent, has really ascended over the years.
Yeah, Terry has had a really good career and has been a little bit quiet and muted because of where he has played his career, but his opportunity as a secondary role guy to come in and score the basketball and put pressure on the defense, he is a go-to guy for stretches for any team.
And so here is Miami following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Hero, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Spurs working the ball around now. Back to Paul. Wembanyama high post. From 18 feet away. It's hauled in by Hero.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Outside Hero. Barnes against Rozier. Over Barnes. And it's Rozier missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Brand. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
In that game against Milwaukee, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here's Rozier. He has 6. Jaquez outside. Tipped away. Vassell with it. Butler covering. Nice move. Good work defensively by Richardson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Takes the 13-footer. Here's Adebayo. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Give it up for your High Squad. Attention fans, number 4 is your High Squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants a t-shirt?
Spurs making a switch here. Collins is checked in. We get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. In 4th, the Spurs.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
.139 left to play in the first half. Collins, a screen on Rozier. Paul with the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Richardson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Butler. Goes back up. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Offline with his 3. San Antonio trailing here. Now Sohan. Johnson finds Sohan. It's hauled in by the Heat. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Known as a ferocious scorer, Rozier is also solid at knowing when to give it up.
Pass to Sohan. And here is Johnson, defended by Butler. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. He gets it in there. Vassell's got 7.
Assist goes
Now,
to
I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Adebayo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Collins.
All the officials are all over that one.
First team
The Heat
foul.
have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for him.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, a true defensive anchor.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Terry Rozier. And Adebayo drops them both.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Vassell outside. With 1 on the clock. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat out front, leading by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. Moving right along now to the Miami Heat. They find themselves in a close contest at the half.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And here are the Heat now. They lead by 4. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Hero in at shooting guard, with Butler at small forward. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the 1. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Johnson. After Tyler Hero's miss. Wembenyama, a screen. And it's Sohan missing. Heat leading by 4. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Here's Vassell after Tyler Hero's bucket. From downtown, they get it again. All up top, Richardson covering. Second chance shot. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, D.A. is a two-way threat. Here's Butler following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Here's Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Coming out on the court, your Miami Heat dancers.
As usual, a lot of offense in the NBA is being generated from the small forward position this season. Here are the league's best at that position. 5th, Jimmy Butler.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
I don't think in terms of offense there can be any more potent group of players in the league. Having one of them on the wing means having someone that can carry a team offensively for extended periods of time whenever necessary.
Now, here's Johnson. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Hero with it. Adebayo with a screen on Vassell. Offensive rebound. Count that one. Adebayo's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Wembenyama passes to Sohan. Vassell wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. Heat have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Hero no good. Spurs trail by 7. Johnson inside. Defended by Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And nicknamed Big Body, Johnson doesn't shy away from contact, using that size and strength to gut through it.
Now here's Butler. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Hero on the wing. Hero can't get that one to fall.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Terry Rozier's checked in for Richardson. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler can shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
And here is Paul after Terry Rozier hitting the three. Wembanyama down low. Adebayo on him. Wembanyama passes to Barnes. 4 on the clock. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You got to have a player you could trust if you're going to call a number that involves a pick and roll. And Harrison Barnes making a good decision there.
Adebayo against Wembanyama. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. All right. Your offbeat. You're on the big screen.
Spurs making a switch here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. In fourth, the Heat.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
.127 left to play in the third. Barnes passes to Vassell. Outside, Jones buries the long-range jumper.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Miami leading by 5. Now, Hero, 12 points for him. Love with the screen on Vassell. That's a 2 from Butler. Collins grabs the miss. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Now here's Jones. Shot clock at 6. Collins kicks to Vassell. A 3-pointer, no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And here is Vassell. He's got 10. Collins a screen on Hero. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And we've reached the end of the third. Heat lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
It's got to be a sense of urgency right now, okay? Any kind of tip out, a 50-50 ball, we got to own that. And then we got to communicate. I don't know, but it's got to be a real sense of urgency.
GA, he's begging his guys to be more assertive in all aspects of the game.
And in close games, Coach Spo is solid at knowing how to get his guys to just kick it up a notch.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, they've got Victor Wembanyama. Also Harrison Barnes out there. Collins is out there with Trey Jones. And it's Branham in at the 2-guard position.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Terry Rozier. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Miami.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
The first free throw is good. And so Jones nails both of them. The Heat with the lead. Here's Rozier. Al Richardson. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside.
Richardson shooting it now from deep. Good touch on the long ranger.
The Spurs shooting the ball at 42%. Wembanyama, a screen on Rozier. Here's Jones. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat leading by 5. Pass to Richardson. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Rozier. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Into the lane. Jones, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Rozier. Here's Adebayo. Over Collins. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Wembanyama. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Yeah, Harrison Barnes been around the block. He knows how to find an open man.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
And here come your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
And some changes here for the Heat. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Jaime Jaquez. Butler comes in for Duncan Robinson. And Hero subbed in for Rozier. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Richardson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Adebayo with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Jovic. Pocket 6. Adebayo against Wembanyama.
Miami foul. Jovic. First personal foul. First team foul.
Spurs trail by 3. Paul with the ball. Vassell outside. Wembanyama passes to Paul. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Paul passes to Sohan. And it's good, 2 points.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside Hero. Outside Butler. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. On the wing, Johnson. Defended by Butler. Hero against Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama with a big-time bucket.
Here's Hero. And he makes good on the layup. And the Heat lead by 3.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Butler, beyond the arc. Johnson with the rebound. Spurs trail by 3. Ball outside. Pass to Wembanyama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
That's the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Now here's Butler. Richardson outside. Off target from outside. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Wembanyama high post. Adebayo on him. Wembanyama passes to Sohan. 6 to shoot to take the lead. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a one-point game. Pass to Jovic. Over in the corner, Hero. Yes!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Here comes the teacher.
Seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
That is a big-time shot from Vassell. This guy is a gamer.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
Seconds left in the fourth. Outside, Hero. Back to Richardson. Bullseye!
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And only one choice here. They need a three. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot three if they hope to tie it.
So the big win by Miami in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Tyler. They're a good road team, but you guys got a good win at home and took care of business on the home floor.
Yeah, we had to be locked in. We know how good they are. They come in every time we play them with a lot of energy, a lot of focus. So come in here, we got to get stops. We know how tough they are. Make a couple of shots and get out of here with the W.
Hard fought, but well earned. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Tyler Hero.